good?
Questions?
All right, guys. Yeah, I don't have much to say. You guys have listened to me quite a bit here through summer camp. Not much has changed. I think you all know that myself, our staff, and our team is ready to go play again. So it's getting to be about that time.
You talked in the preseason about kind of there's some mystery now because of the roster turnover. Does that seem like it's more and more mystery of like what are we going to look like before you actually get out there and play?
Well, I think I don't know if I used the word mystery, but I think you've probably heard me quoted before saying every team you don't know exactly what you have until you play a game. You know, you probably have a pretty good idea of what your team looks like and whether there's a big turnover or small number or whatever, you have a good idea, but you don't know until you take the field and you play at least one game. You know, I think opening games are always a touch different. Just the anticipation, the preparation. It's been a long camp, so I think a lot of people are anxious and ready to get going.
Kind of going off that, how much tougher is preparation for week one opponents with you have the transfer portal, you have to kind of match the scheme and then the guys they're implementing?
Yeah, there is some unknown with what they have and what you know it's going to look like in their system, but you know the good thing is there's carryover on what they're doing. You know, at least we believe so, and what we prepare for. And listen, we've gone over with our team, you know, openers and early in the season and areas where we've made mistakes and how we get it corrected and you know we may have to do that again. You know, we want to play a perfect game, but that doesn't always happen. We're going to strive for it, but we have confidence that we can get to the sideline, make adjustments, and move forward.
Coach, with so many transfers on everybody's roster nowadays, last year you were coming in with a couple freshmen starting early on. How's that? We know their experience, but how's that different preparing those guys for week one opposed to a new guy who's been in another system before?
I think, you know, it just depends on the experience, you know, with the transfers and how much experience they have. A guy like Ray, I mean, it feels like he's been here a long time, right? You know, and you know, even the O-lineman, I mean, we've had a lot of practices, so the guys that are here in the spring, by the time you go through the whole spring, the off season, the winter, and then you know, all summer and that, so you've also heard me talk about it. They've given us a little more leeway, so we spent more time with them in the summer. That therefore you feel a little further ahead than we normally would at this point. But I think everybody feels that way.
What do you feel about the secondary?
I mean, I feel good. I mean, those guys have worked hard. They're gonna play hard, and they have ability, and they just need some experience. They're gonna need some playing time, but I have a lot of confidence in the group.
And we also had that moment where Cole got his scholarship the other day. What about him?
Yeah, Cole just is a guy that really just works extremely hard, just like you would think. You saw the reaction from the team. That's authentic. You know, when they feel that way about somebody, they see the impact that he's having on our team. And so very gratifying for a coach to be able to do that for a young man that's worked really hard. You know, he just happens to be right close to here and comes from a great high school program, but he's earned it. He's worked extremely hard, and he's had an impact on our team, and that was evident by our team's reaction to his scholarship.
Coach, somebody last year, like we said, a lot of freshmen playing. With Barry on after that little stretch of practice, how's Anthony Brown done when you played him in practice and he's got some of those first team reps we saw the day we got to come?
Yeah, I mean, AB has been really good. He's been a solid player. He's a conscientious young man. He works hard, and so you know anybody that's detailed and working that hard as a freshman, he's going to get better and better with every opportunity.
Yesterday, Zion was talking about Trevin Wallace. He called it the freak, and he could be a guy with a big breakout year. What have you seen from Wallace?
Yeah, he definitely. I mean, we're all a little anxious to see him cut it loose and go play. You know, he's been a good player for us, but right now being a leader and being in the middle of that defense and having the physical attributes that he has, you know, he could be special.
Mark, do you have your captains for the game or the season?
Yeah, we're working. We had a team meeting today and doing it. I'm approaching it a bit different, so we'll see.